Hi, this is Jelyn from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about composition of functions. It is under General Mathematics. Let us define first the composition of functions so therefore you may have your idea when solving it. So for the definition, given two functions f and g, where x is in the domain of g and g of x is in the domain of f, then the function f with g of x is equal to f g of x, and the function g with f of x is equal to g f of x. Let us have our given. For our given, we have here f of x is equal to 2x minus 1, and g of x is equal to x squared plus 2. Let us solve first for letter A. We have here the composition f with g of x. Let's solve. Let's write our solution here. So let's write solution. Remember, the composition f with g of x is equal to f g of x. So how are we going to do that? We have to look for the value of f first. So that is 2x minus 1. So we will write 2x minus 1. And then after that, we are going to look for the value of g, and that is x squared plus 2. So this is what we are going to do. We have to replace x with x squared plus 2. So it will become 2 times x squared plus 2 minus 1. And then after that, we have to simplify. 2 times x squared, that is 2x squared. 2 times 2, that's positive 4, so plus 4 minus 1. And then we have to combine like terms. For 2x squared, we cannot combine it with 4 and negative 1 because they are constant, while 2x squared have a variable. So therefore, we cannot combine them. So just copy 2x squared and then please combine positive 4 and negative 1. So 4 minus 1, that's positive 3. And that's it. This is the final answer. Next, letter B. Now we have here the composition G with f of x. So how are we going to solve for it? Actually, it is the same process as letter A. So let's write solution first. And then write the composition G with f of x is equal to G f of x. So what are we going to do here? You have to look for the value of G. and that is x squared. Let me just write it here. And that is x squared plus 2. And then please use the value of 2x minus 1 to replace x. So it will become the quantity of 2x minus 1 squared, because we have here our exponent plus 2. And then after that, what we are going to do is to simplify the quantity of 2x minus 1 squared. How are we going to do that? We can use FOIL method. So if you are going to use the FOIL method, make sure that you already expand the quantity of 2x minus 1 squared. So that is the quantity of 2x minus 1 squared times the quantity of 2x minus 1. First term, 2x times 2x, so that is 4x squared. How did we get this? 2 times 2, it's 4. Add the exponents, so we have here 1 plus 1, that's 2, and then copy the variable, which is x. And then let's have the outer term. 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x, since negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. And then again, copy the variable, which is x. Next, the inner term. So we have here negative 1 times positive 2x. It is still negative 2x. And then, let's multiply the last term. So negative 1 times negative 1, that's positive 1. And then we have to combine like terms. For 4x squared, we cannot combine it. It is because the exponent is 2. It is not the same with the variables or terms having the exponent of 1. So let's combine negative 2x and negative 2x, since they are like terms because of their variable, which is x, and their exponent, which is 1. Negative 2 plus negative 2 is negative 4. Copy x and then plus 1. And that's it. This is the value of the quantity of 2x minus 1 squared. And then, let's continue our solution here. So we have here 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 plus 2. Plus 2 came from here. Then combine like terms. So we have here 4x squared minus 4x, and then 1 plus 2, that's 3. And this is the final answer. Next, we have here now our new given. So as you can see, we have here 4. Let's have the first one. G of x is equal to 3x plus 1. F of x is equal to x squared plus 4x minus 21. H of x is equal to 4x plus 1 over x minus 3. And Q of x is equal to the square root of x plus 1. So let us have f, the function f or the composition f with g of x. So how are we going to solve for this? This is what we are going to do. Write solution here. And then copy. The function f with g of x is equal to f of g of x. So let me just write it again here. So look for the value of f. Again, look for the value of f, and that is x squared. I will write it here, plus 4x minus 21. And then the next thing that you have to do is look for g, that is 3x plus 1. You're going to substitute the value of x to your equation. So we are going to have the quantity of 3x plus 1 squared plus 4 times the quantity of 3x plus 1 minus 21. And then we are going to continue solving. Let's use the shortcut here because before we already use our FOIL method. So 3x squared, because we have to distribute the exponent here. So that would be 9x squared because 3 raised to 2 is 9. X raised to 2 is x squared. And then just multiply 3x and 1, and that is 3x times 2. So that is 6x, and that's it. And then just square 1, so that is 1. Because 1 times 1 is 1. And then plus distribute 4, so 4 times 3x, that is 12x. And then 4 times positive 1 is positive 4, so plus 4 minus 21. And then please combine like terms here, so that is 9x squared. We cannot see any partner for 9x squared because of its exponent. So therefore, please rewrite 9x squared. And then after that, you need to combine the other terms. So we have here 6x, partner is 12x. They are both positive. So therefore, we just need to add the constant or the numerical coefficient. So that is 6 plus 12, that's 18. So plus 18x. And then we have to add the numbers here. So we have here 1, 4, and negative 21. Again, 1, 4, and negative 21. So we have here 1 plus 4, that's 5, minus 21, that is negative 16. So this is the final answer here. 9x squared plus 18x minus 16. Next, we have here the composition f with g of 3. So what are we going to do? You have to copy first this. So this is solution. So that is the composition f with g of 3 is equal to f g of x. Yan. So the first thing that you have to do is to solve for g of 3. Okay. So we have here g of 3 is equal to, that is 3x plus 1. We have to substitute the value of x. So that is 3. So 3 times 3 plus 1. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1. That is 10. So therefore, g of 3 is equal to 10. And then what's next with our solution? Remember this? F g of x, remember this part? We have to substitute. So kindly have f, and let's have f of x. So that is x squared plus 4x minus 21. And then what you are going to do is to substitute g of 3, which is equal to 10. So that is 10 squared plus 4 times 10 minus 21. 10 squared, that's 10 times 10, not 10 times 2, okay? 10 times 10 is 100. Plus 4 times 10, that's 40, minus 21. 100 plus 40, that's 140, minus 21. So let's solve 140 minus 21, that is 119. And this is the final answer, 119. Now we have here the composition G with H of X. So what are we going to do? You have to copy the given first. Always copy the given first. So we have here solution. So the composition G with H of X is equal to G H of X. So let's solve. We have here, let's have first G of X. So we have here 3x plus 1, and then substitute the value of H, so that is 4x plus 1, this one. So we have here 3 times 4x plus 1 over x minus 3. Plus 1, don't forget this. And then, of course, we have to multiply. Please multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. Maybe you are confused. How are we going to multiply 3? Don't forget to change that into a fraction. Just put 1 in the denominator. So we have here 3 times 4x plus 1. And then for our denominator, that is 1 times x minus 3. So 3 times 4x, that is 12x. 3 times 1, that is positive 3. And then for our denominator, just copy x minus 3 and then plus 1. For plus 1, we have to simplify that. Okay, so let's use this other part. So how are we going to solve for it? We can use this. 12x plus 3 over x minus 3 plus 1 over 1. And then multiply it by their LCD, which is x minus 3. So x minus 3, x minus 3, they are the same, so cancel. And then we have here 12x plus 3. And then after that, we have here x minus 3 divided by 1 is x minus 3 times 1. So that is plus x minus 3 over same denominator because our LCD is x minus 3 also. So x minus 3 and then combine like terms. So we have here 12x plus x. Please combine the constant or the numerical coefficient only. So we have here 12 plus 1, that's 13. We have here our invisible 1, a number. If it is 1, it is not written beside the variable or the letter. It is also true for the exponents. So that is 13, copy the variable, that's x. 3 minus 3 is 0, so therefore we are not going to write 0 here. Then copy the denominator, which is x minus 3, and that's it. This is the final answer. We have here number 4. For number 4, please copy the given first. So let's write solution. So we have here the composite function q with g of 2. Let's write it. The composite function q with g of 2. So same process. What I want you to do is to simplify first g. Where is it? Here. You have to simplify it. So let's have 3x plus 1, and then the value of x is 2. So we have here 3 times 2 plus 1. 3 times 2, that's 6, plus 1, that's 7. We have here the first value coming from 3x plus 1. And then the second thing that you have to do now is to substitute this one from the equation of q. So for q of x, we have here the square root of x plus 1. And then what is x based on this? That's 7. So that is 7 plus 1. And that is the square root of 8. But don't worry because we can still simplify it. Just think of a number that is a perfect square number that when you multiply to a number to another number, the answer is 8. We can use square root of 4 times 2 because 4 is a perfect square number, and square root of 4 is 2, and then we don't have any square root for 2. So therefore, the answer is 2 square root of 2. That's it for today. I hope that you have learned something new. If you have inquiries about our tutorial services, please message the honors tutorial via Facebook and via Messenger. Thank you and God bless. Bye.